learners, that's not the music that we will going to learn in this lesson. We will learn music in medieval music. Renaissance music. And Baroque music. Are you excited? Then let's begin! A pleasant day, grade 9 students in the division of Lanao del Norte, a beautiful province in Lanao del Norte, the land of beauty and bounty. I am Dan Michael C. Lagat, your music teacher for today's lesson. Welcome to Module 6, Lesson 1, Musical Performance of Medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque Periods. This module focuses more on the performance of the learners to have a better understanding of the music during the medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque period. It aims to show the application of the learning of the previous lesson. At the end of this module, the learners are expected to 1. Performs music from medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque period. 2. Evaluates music and music performances using a guided rubrics. To achieve the objectives cited above, you are to do the following. 1. Take your time reading, listening, and watching the lesson carefully. Follow the directions and/or instructions in the activities and exercises diligently, and answer all the given tests and exercises. To assess what you know about the music features of the medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque periods, you will answer first the pre-test activity. For this activity, please refer to your learning activity sheet in What I Know. Are you ready? Then let's begin. Part 1. Identification. Choose your answer from the box and write it on the space provided before the number. The choices are 1. Madrigal, 2. Oratorio, 3. Troubadour music, Mass, Gregorian chants, and Concerto Grosso. For number 1, large-scale musical composition for orchestra and voices that incorporates narratives on religious themes. Number 2, through composed and frequently in 3 to 6 voices. Number 3, concertino and tutti. Number 4, have 5 main sections and text is either syllabic, pneumatic, and melismatic. And number 5, based on Latin liturgy and uses new notation. Part 2, identify the following instruments. Write the period in the first line, whether it is medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque period. On the second line, write its classification, whether it is aerophone, idiophone, chordophone, or membranophone. For number 1, psaltery. Number 2, flute. Number 3, harpsichord. Number 4, timpani. And number 5, lute. Your time starts now. Go! Are you done? Very good! During the medieval period, the plain chant plain song or Gregorian chant liturgical singing is monophonic or unison liturgical music of the Roman Catholic Church, used to accompany the text of the Mass and the canonical hours, or divine office. In the Renaissance, music was an important part of the civic, religious, and courtly life, and most important music which was used by the Church, which is polyphonic. By nature are the Masses and motets. The Baroque period, on the other hand, is the creation of tonality, where composers and performers used more elaborate musical ornamentation, made changes in musical notation, and developed new playing techniques or instruments. It is the period where the opera, cantata, oratorio, concerto, musical genre was established. Modern music owes a lot to the Baroque period, for tonality and harmony was formalized. There was a great development in musical styles as well. Now, we will proceed to our next activity. For this activity, please refer to your learning activity sheet. Activity 1. Let's go local. Instructions. Below are videos of the Philippine version of music used in the medieval and Renaissance period. Then answer the question that follow. 1. Pinoy Gregorian Anak.
Nangisilang ka sa mundong ito, laking tuwa ng magulang mo, at ang kamay nila ang iyong ina.
2. Pinoy Gregorian Masdan ang Kapaligiran.
Wala ka bang napapansin sa inyong mga kapaligiran? Kay dumingan ang hangin, pahingahan mga ilog natin.
3. Philippine Madrigal Rain Song.
Papatak na naman ang ulan sa bubong ng bahay. Iba-iwasang bumaba ng di inaasahang bagay. Laklak ang laklak ng pirmang damagan, may kahirapan at di maiwasan. Mabuti pa kaya agulog ka na lang at papasumangit ang tiyan. Pumapatak na naman ang ulan. Pumapatak na naman ang ulan.
And lastly, for 4, Madrigal Superman.
I can't stand these
Did you enjoy the activity? Well, that's great. Then we will proceed to activity 2. Just feel the beat. The links below are the music during the Baroque period, which are commonly used for stage performances such as ballet. Number 1. Johann Sebastian Bach, Brandenburg, Concerto Number 3, Allegro Adagio. Number 2. Antonio Vivaldi, Spring. Then answer these reflection questions. Number 1. How do you describe a Gregorian chant? Can you name a song that can be sung in the same manner? Number 2. What is the difference of Gregorian chant from madrigal? And number 3, in your own opinion, which is easier to perform? Why? And number 4, what can you say about the music during the Baroque period? During the Middle Ages, most of the music was vocal and unaccompanied. The oldest medieval musical instrument was the human voice. That is why the Gregorian chant is used during this era. The spread of Christianity in the Dark Ages and the early medieval period led to the popularity of hymns and secular music. During the Renaissance period, most of the musical activity shifted from the church to the courts. Art music in the Renaissance served 3 basic purposes. 1. Worship in both the Catholic and burgeoning Protestant churches. 2. Music for the entertainment and edification of the courts and courtly life. And 3. Dance music. An important type of instrumental music is the Baroque era. Was the concerto. Opera encouraged composers to devise ways of illustrating modes in their music. Affecting the listener's emotions became a major objective in composition during this period. You already know a lot of things about the Western classical arts. We will now proceed to our next activity. Activity 3. Sing a la Gregorian. Instructions. The activity will be done individually. The learners will perform any pop song of today but in a Gregorian chant manner. The challenge is to sing it a la Gregorian, inspired by the music of the medieval period. You will record and edit it to create a whole new video. The music video should only be 2 to 3 minutes. They may use any video editing apps online and will just send their music video via Facebook or Instagram. You will be given 1 or 2 weeks in planning and brainstorming to create the music video. The output will be judged on the following criteria. Criteria for judging. 1. Vocal production, 50%. That includes vocal technique, tone quality, breath support, intonation, diction, and articulation, rhythm and tempo, voice in relation to the music, timing, coordination of the singers, and performance. 2. Expression, 30%. Performance. How will the performers were able to express the intention of the song? Chemistry. How will the voices and personalities sounded together on stage? 3. Showmanship, 20%. Show design, music selection, performance, and costume. Entertainment value. Overall performance of the group. Cinematography, quality of the video and creativity. A total of 100%. Well done! You did an amazing job. We are now in Activity 4. Let's do the tuk-tuk dance. Instruction. The activity will be done by 3 groups or individually. They will make a dance production, ballet, rigodon, or etc. using a sample music of the Baroque period for 1 minute. The group will choose between Bach's Brandenburg's Concerto, Vivaldi's Spring, or Handel's Concerto Grosso, Opera 6, Number 1 in G major. The group will record themselves separately for social distancing and edit it to create a whole new video as a group. The music video should only be 2 to 3 minutes. They may use any video editing apps online and will just send their music video via Facebook or Instagram. They will be given 1 week to brainstorm, plan, and create their music video. Just enjoy and good luck in making your own music video. Now, we will proceed to our next activity. Activity 5. You be the judge, Your Honor. Instructions. This activity aims to evaluate music and music performances using the music video they created during the previous activity. Dance like nobody's watching. The members of the Group 1 will be tasked to evaluate the performance output of Group 2, and Group 2 on Group 3, and Group 3 on Group 1. They will then answer the process questions on a separate sheet of paper. Note: the learners without internet access and smartphones will do this evaluation activity, but the teacher needs to do it in a classroom setting with social distancing. The teacher will have a film showing of the outputs in the classroom, and the learners will evaluate them using the same process. Now, let us answer the assessment. Are you ready? Then let's keep going. For this activity, please refer to your learning activity sheet post-test. Part 1. Identification. Choose your answer from the box and write it on a space provided before the number. The choices in the box are concerto, fugue, concerto grosso, oratorio, and chorale. For number 1, a musical composition that resembles a harmonized version of hymnal tunes of the Protestant Church. Number 2, a large-scale musical composition for orchestra and voices that incorporates narratives on religious themes. Number 3, a form of orchestral music that employs a solo instrument accompanied by an orchestra. Number 4, a contrapuntal piece developed mainly by imitative counterpoint with a main theme called subject. Number 5, a form of orchestral music wherein the music is between a concertino and a tutti. Part 2. Scrambled letters. Arrange the letters and form a word. Number 1. ICNMNOOPHO. Number 2. RALECUS. Number 3. DACSRE. Number 4. GEUUF. And number 5, CNORCETNO. Hooray! You made it this far! Congratulations! You did well. So, it has been a great day to all of us today. We have learned something new. You have completely finished our music lesson in this quarter, from Module 1 down to the last module, Module 6. Congratulations, learners! That only proves that not even COVID-19 can stop us from learning. Keep on learning! So again, I am Teacher Dan Michael C. Lagat, your music teacher for this day's lesson. Thank you and mabuhay! God bless everyone!